Seniors swear by it. Doctors, with a knowing nod, often recommend it. And it's more than likely sitting quietly in your pantry right now, a humble package full of untapped potential. But if you've never eaten chia seeds this exact way, you are missing out on a cascade of benefits that could genuinely redefine your experience of aging. Younger feeling skin, stronger and more comfortable joints, and a digestive system that works with you, not against you. All of this, remarkably, can be unlocked from a single, unassuming spoonful. The catch, however, is a significant one, and it's where most people stumble. Timing and technique don't just matter. They change everything. You have certainly heard of chia seeds before. Perhaps you've seen them sprinkled like dark confetti on a bowl of yogurt, or noticed them suspended in a trendy health drink at the local market. But what you probably don't know is the deeper physiological truth. Chia seeds, when consumed properly, can trigger a series of powerful anti-aging effects that are particularly profound for individuals over the age of 60. We aren't just talking about a vague sense of wellness. We are talking about tangible, measurable improvements in daily life, better digestion, smoother and less painful joints, steadier, more reliable energy throughout the day, clearer and more hydrated skin, and even sharper, more focused brain function. And it all begins with the simple, consistent ritual of just one spoonful a day. These tiny seeds, no bigger than a pinhead, pack an astonishing nutritional punch. They are absolutely loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, the very same essential fats celebrated for their ability to reduce systemic inflammation and protect your heart. In fact, gram for gram, chia seeds contain significantly more of the plant-based omega-3, alpha-linolenic acidula, than even salmon. This is a critical point for seniors who may be looking for plant-based sources of these vital nutrients. But their power is just getting started. Chia seeds are also phenomenally rich in soluble fiber, the specific kind that dissolves in water to form a gel. This gel is the unsung hero of digestive health. It slows down the digestive process in a beneficial way, helping to balance blood sugar levels and prevent the dramatic spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling drained and foggy. Furthermore, this fiber acts as a prebiotic, providing essential food for the trillions of healthy bacteria that make up your gut microbiome. This is an enormous deal, especially as our digestive systems naturally tend to slow down and become less efficient with age. A healthy gut is the cornerstone of a strong immune system, stable moods, and efficient nutrient absorption. What truly elevates chia seeds to a superstar status for seniors is their unique ability to address multiple age-related concerns simultaneously, creating a synergistic effect that few other foods can match. Consider the common challenges of later life. For constipation, a frequent and uncomfortable issue for many, the swelling action of soaked chia seeds acts like a gentle, hydrating broom for your entire digestive system, promoting regularity without the harshness of chemical laxatives. For high blood pressure, their impressive magnesium and potassium content helps to naturally relax blood vessels, contributing to healthier circulation. For persistent joint pain and stiffness, the potent anti-inflammatory effects of their omega-3s can help to soothe aching joints and improve mobility over time. For that frustrating brain fog that clouds your thoughts, the essential fats in chia seeds provide the raw materials your brain needs to support cognitive clarity and memory. And for that stubborn weight gain around the midsection, the expanding nature of chia seeds in your stomach promotes a feeling of fullness and satiety, helping you feel satisfied with smaller portions and curbing the urge to snack between meals without causing an energy crash. But here is the twist, the crucial piece of information that separates those who benefit from those who are merely wasting their time or, worse, causing themselves harm. None of these remarkable benefits will materialize if you consume the seeds dry. In fact, Swallowing a spoonful of dry chia seeds can lead to bloating, uncomfortable stomach cramps, or even more serious complications because they are hyperabsorbent. They will begin to absorb water only after they enter your body, pulling moisture from your digestive tract. This isn't just uncomfortable. For anyone with a sensitive digestive system, a history of gut issues like diverticulitis, or difficulty swallowing, it can be downright dangerous. Yet, countless well-meaning individuals continue to toss them dry into their morning cereal or swallow them down with a quick glass of water, as if they were tiny pills. The absolute key to unlocking their profound health benefits is pre-hydration. When soaked properly in liquid, chia seeds undergo a magical transformation, forming a soft, gel-like coating. This gel not only makes them incredibly easy to digest, but also ensures their vast array of nutrients can be absorbed more effectively by your body. It prevents the seeds from stealing precious water from your system. That gel isn't just a safety measure. It's therapeutically active. It methodically slows the release of sugar from all the foods you eat into your bloodstream, helps to significantly reduce hunger cravings, and, as we've noted, selectively feeds the most beneficial bacteria residing in your gut. And here's where the science gets really compelling. Peer-reviewed studies have demonstrated that seniors who regularly consume soaked chia seeds experience measurable improvements in key health markers related to cardiovascular health, insulin sensitivity, and systemic inflammation. These are the very metrics that are critical to maintaining vitality, independence, and a high quality of life as you age. One small seed, when prepared with this simple, correct technique, becomes a nutritional powerhouse. But because most people never learn this fundamental step, they miss out on one of the easiest, most affordable, and most natural ways to feel stronger, lighter, and biologically younger. So, how exactly should seniors prepare and consume chia seeds to reap all of these incredible rewards without any of the downsides? That is precisely where we are going next. Let's get one thing straight. Chia seeds aren't some magical dust you can carelessly sprinkle on your cereal and suddenly feel 20 years younger. In fact, that very image encapsulates the exact mistake that millions of people are making every single day. They toss the dry seeds onto their oatmeal, stir them into a smoothie right before blending, or, even worse, gulp them down with a hurried glass of water, hoping for the best. This approach is not how chia seeds work. And for seniors, this common mistake can actually do significantly more harm than good, turning a potential superfood into a source of discomfort and digestive distress. When you eat chia seeds dry, they embark on a relentless quest for moisture the moment they enter your digestive system. And these seeds are incredibly, almost astonishingly, absorbent, capable of soaking up to 12 times their own weight in water. This means that if you haven't taken the crucial step of soaking them beforehand, they will aggressively draw water from your gut, your stomach lining, and even the delicate tissues of your small intestine. This internal water vacuum effect is what leads directly to that uncomfortable bloating, painful gas, systemic dehydration, and in some cases, serious gastrointestinal discomfort that can last for hours. It's not just about temporary discomfort, which is bad enough. For older adults who may already be contending with a naturally slowed digestive process or a more sensitive gut, this internal dehydration can disrupt the entire balance of their system. As we age, our bodies often produce fewer digestive enzymes, and the muscular contractions that move food along the digestive tract, known as peristalsis, can become less vigorous. Introducing a mass of dry, water-seeking seeds into this delicate environment can create a bottleneck, exacerbating existing issues and potentially leading to impaction. Furthermore, this can interfere with the absorption of other vital nutrients from your meal and even disrupt the timing and effectiveness of essential medications that rely on a specific digestive schedule. Think about medications for blood pressure. thyroid conditions, or diabetes. Their absorption can be compromised if the gut environment is suddenly and drastically altered. This is why it is always a prudent step to discuss any significant new dietary additions with your healthcare provider to ensure they complement your overall health plan. Now, here's the kicker. Most people assume that if they're taking chia seeds at all, they're doing something beneficial for their health. They've read the headlines and heard the praise. But like so many powerful natural remedies, the true power of chia isn't just in the ingredient itself. It's locked within the preparation. Consuming dry chia is like attempting to eat a cup of raw, uncooked rice. You can technically do it, sure, but your body won't thank you for it, and you certainly won't get the nourishment you were hoping for. The other prevalent mistake is dumping a tablespoon into a smoothie at the last second and hitting the blend button without waiting. The seeds get pulverized and look mixed in, but they haven't had the necessary time to activate. Without a minimum of 15 to 20 minutes to soak in liquid, the magic simply doesn't happen. The protective, therapeutic gel doesn't form. The nutrients don't fully unlock from their fibrous casing, and the profound digestive benefits are completely lost. Some people even try mixing dry chia seeds into baked goods like muffins or bread, thinking it's an easy way to add a source of fiber. But heat dramatically alters their delicate structure. The precious omega-3s are fragile polyunsaturated fats. When you cook chia seeds at high temperatures, you risk destroying the very anti-inflammatory nutrients you are seeking in the first place. Here is a sobering thought that deserves a moment of reflection. Many seniors across the country are diligently, with the best of intentions, adding chia seeds to their daily diet, believing they are taking a proactive step toward better health. And yet, they are receiving none of the promised benefits. Worse still, they may be inadvertently causing themselves chronic digestive strain, bloating, and discomfort without ever realizing the cause. This can be incredibly frustrating and can even negatively impact mental well-being, leading to a feeling of, why doesn't this work for me? All of this disappointment stems from never having learned this one basic, non-negotiable rule. Chia seeds must be hydrated before consumption. Without being pre-soaked in water or another liquid, they are not a health food. They are a fiber bomb with a side of discomfort waiting to happen. But once you learn the proper way to soak and time them, everything changes. The entire equation flips. Digestion improves dramatically, systemic inflammation begins to decrease, blood sugar levels steady themselves, your energy levels feel smoother and more sustained, your joints feel lighter and more lubricated, and your body can finally start absorbing the rich nutrients it has been craving. So, what is the right way to prepare chia seeds? How long should you really soak them? And what should you pair them with to get the absolute most out of every single spoonful? Let's break it down, step by simple step, in the next section. So, here it is. The single transformative step that makes all the difference. If you want chia seeds to work the way nature intended, to unlock their full spectrum of healing and protective properties, you absolutely must soak them first. This is not a casual suggestion. It is a fundamental requirement. We are not talking about a quick sprinkle and a 5-minute wait. You need to ensure full, complete hydration. Why is this so non-negotiable? Because that remarkable gel that forms around each tiny seed is the true hero of this story. It is this gelatinous matrix that slows digestion to a gentle, manageable pace, that masterfully balances blood sugar, that eases and lubricates bowel movements, and that carefully carries those precious nutrients exactly where your body needs them most. And the most wonderful part of this entire process is that it couldn't be any easier to do. It requires no special equipment, no complicated techniques, just a little bit of patience and foresight. You begin with 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. For most individuals, this is the magic daily dose, enough to confer significant benefits without overwhelming the digestive system. Now, add that tablespoon to half a cup, approximately 4 ounces or 125 milliliters of your chosen liquid. The options here are wonderfully flexible and can be tailored to your personal taste and dietary needs. Purified water is a perfect calorie-free choice. For a creamier texture and added nutrients, plant-based milks like unsweetened almond milk, often fortified with calcium and vitamin D, crucial for bone health in seniors, oat milk, or soy milk work beautifully. You could even use diluted fruit juice if you want a hint of natural sweetness, though it's wise to be mindful of the sugar content. Once you've combined the seeds and liquid, stir them well to ensure every seed is submerged and separated. Then, you simply let it sit. Not for 5 minutes and not for 10. For the full transformation to occur, you must allow the seeds to soak for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Even better is to prepare it the night before and let it soak overnight in the refrigerator. When it's ready, you'll see a visible and dramatic change. Each tiny black or white seed will be suspended in its own clear, jelly-like bubble. This is the hydrated gel matrix that holds all the power. This unique structure performs 3 critically important tasks for your body, especially for a senior's physiology. First, and most immediately, it prevents the seeds from stealing essential water from your gut, thereby averting the risk of bloating, cramping, and dehydration. Second, the gel acts as a time-release capsule for nutrients. It allows the carbohydrates from your meal to be absorbed more slowly and steadily, which is paramount for regulating energy levels and maintaining healthy blood sugar, a key factor in preventing or managing type 2 diabetes. This slow release also promotes a longer feeling of satiety, helping with weight management. And third, the hydration process actually makes the vital nutrients within the seed, like the omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and minerals like calcium and magnesium more bioavailable. This means your body can actually absorb and utilize them far more efficiently, which is a significant advantage as our digestive absorption can decline with age. Timing is also an important piece of this puzzle. For seniors, arguably the most beneficial time to consume your soaked chia seeds is in the morning, either right after waking up with your first glass of water or just before your breakfast. Why this specific window? Because your body has been in a state of fasting all night. Your digestive system is rested and ready for gentle stimulation. Introducing this hydrating, fiber-rich food first thing can help to gently awaken your entire gastrointestinal tract. Furthermore, consuming those powerful omega-3s at the start of the day helps to immediately begin fighting the low-grade inflammation that may have built up overnight, often the cause of morning stiffness. This morning ritual also provides bulk and hydration to support smoother, more predictable bowel movements, which is often a quiet but persistent battle for many older adults. Some people find it beneficial to split their dose, having half in the morning and the other half in the early afternoon, and that is perfectly fine. The cardinal rules remain: never eat them dry, and don't add them raw and unsoaked to hot foods. If you're stirring them into a warm bowl of oatmeal, ensure the chia gel has been prepared separately beforehand and is simply mixed in at the end. Want to supercharge the effects and make this daily habit even more potent? Try pairing your soaked chia seeds with fruits rich in vitamin C, such as a few slices of kiwi, a handful of fresh berries, or some segments of an orange. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant in its own right, and it also enhances your body's ability to absorb and utilize the plant-based antioxidants found in the chia seeds, creating a powerful anti-inflammatory synergy. It's like turning a simple, healthy food into a bespoke longevity cocktail. And if the unique texture of soaked chia is something you find challenging, simply blend it. You can turn your soaked chia gel into the base of a nutritious smoothie, or mix it thoroughly into a bowl of Greek yogurt. The gel blends in almost seamlessly, adding thickness and a nutritional boost without being texturally obvious. Just 1 spoonful a day. Soaked properly. Timed right. Paired with smart ingredients. That is the simple formula. You don't need a cabinet full of expensive pills. You don't need exotic powders or to follow fleeting trends. Just a daily spoonful of nature's most underestimated superfood, prepared the right way, can provide your body with the tools it needs to help turn back its biological clock. But what kind of real, tangible changes can seniors actually expect once they start doing this consistently? Let us take a look at what happens inside your body when soaked chia seeds become an integral part of your daily routine. So what actually happens on a physiological level when you start eating soaked chia seeds every single day? Let's break it down, not in vague, hopeful promises, but in the real, tangible changes your body can feel. Because when seniors make this one tiny, consistent shift in their daily routine, the results can be nothing short of remarkable, creating a positive ripple effect that touches nearly every aspect of their health. The journey begins subtly, then builds with undeniable momentum. After just 7 days of incorporating a daily spoonful of soaked chia, the first thing you will likely notice is that your entire digestive system gets easier. That sluggish, heavy feeling that might have become your unwelcome companion after meals begins to fade. The uncomfortable bloating that made you want to unbutton your pants subsides. Your bathroom habits, a topic many are hesitant to discuss, but which is fundamental to daily comfort and health, become noticeably more regular, gentle, and predictable. This is thanks to the soluble fiber performing its miraculous yet simple job. It pulls water into your intestines, creating a soft, gel-like bulk that helps everything move smoothly, without the cramping, urgency, or potential for dependency associated with harsh chemical laxatives. Many seniors also report a newfound stability in their energy levels throughout the day, even within this first week. Gone are the dramatic post-lunch crashes that demand a nap. The jittery feeling that can come from a breakfast high in refined carbohydrates is replaced by a steady, grounded sense of vitality. This is the gel matrix of the soaked chia at work again, slowing carbohydrate absorption from all your foods, meaning your blood sugar doesn't spike and then plummet. For an older adult, this isn't just about feeling more energetic. It's a matter of safety and clarity. Stable blood sugar is directly linked to better cognitive function and a reduced risk of falls, as dizziness and weakness are often tied to these metabolic swings. Now, fast forward to 30 days in. You've established the habit, and your body has had time to respond on a deeper, more systemic level. This is where the truly interesting changes begin to manifest. Your joints might feel demonstrably less stiff in the morning. That familiar ritual of slowly, carefully getting out of bed with a chorus of creaks and groans starts to quiet down. Walking feels smoother, and a flight of stairs that once seemed intimidating now feels more manageable. Why? Because those powerful plant-based omega-3 fatty acids have had a month to accumulate in your system and go to work, actively reducing the silent, low-grade inflammation that is a primary driver of joint pain. It's crucial to understand that this isn't just about soothing arthritis. Chronic inflammation is the insidious root of so many age-related conditions, from heart disease to fatigue and even memory problems. Chia seeds, with their payload of anti-inflammatory nutrients, directly combat this process at a cellular level. You may also notice subtle, but welcome changes in the health of your skin and hair. Your skin may feel more hydrated from within, exhibiting a little more glow and resilience. This is no accident. Omega-3s are essential for maintaining the integrity of cell membranes, which improves skin elasticity and moisture retention. And that gut-supporting fiber you've been consuming, it's been diligently feeding your beneficial gut bacteria, and a healthy microbiome plays a massive role in how your skin looks and feels from the inside out. For seniors, healthy skin is more than cosmetic. Hydrated, elastic skin is a stronger barrier, less prone to tearing and slower to heal. By the 90-day mark, the cumulative changes can become undeniable, often showing up in the results of a routine health checkup. Many seniors report lower blood pressure readings and improved cholesterol profiles, specifically a lowering of LDL, the bad cholesterol, and triglycerides. Some even experience a gradual and sustainable weight loss, especially around the belly area. This isn't just anecdotal evidence. Multiple scientific studies have shown that the unique combination of soluble fiber, protein, and healthy fats in chia seeds helps to regulate metabolism, reduce insulin resistance, and significantly increase satiety. This means you naturally feel fuller for longer, which reduces the desire for unhealthy snacking and helps you consume fewer calories without feeling deprived. This is particularly important when addressing visceral fat, the dangerous fat that surrounds internal organs, which is a major contributor to metabolic disease. But perhaps the most profound and important transformation of all is the one that can't be measured by a blood test or a scale. Your confidence comes back. You simply feel younger not just because of what is happening in your joints or your gut, but because you are moving with greater ease, sleeping more soundly, and waking up with the energy to truly engage with and enjoy your life again. This is what true anti-aging should mean. It's not about erasing wrinkles. It's about erasing limitations. It's not just about living longer, but living profoundly better. And here's the kicker that brings it all home. All of this cascade of positive physiological change, starts with a single, humble, soaked spoonful of chia seeds each day. Not expensive supplements, not complicated and restrictive diets, just nature's wisdom, applied correctly and consistently. But what if you could make these results happen even faster and more efficiently? There is one simple habit, an adjustment in timing, that can multiply the power of chia seeds by helping your body absorb even more of their nutrients while you sleep. That is what we will explore next. Most people think that nutrition is all about what you eat, but for seniors, when you eat it matters just as much. The science of chrononutrition, the study of how the timing of food intake impacts health, is revealing that our bodies are exquisitely tuned to daily rhythms. And when it comes to the unique benefits of chia seeds, there is one surprising and often overlooked window of opportunity where they can be even more powerful, the hour just before you go to bed. Yes, really. It might seem counterintuitive to eat before sleeping, but a small strategic spoonful of soaked chia seeds at night can fundamentally transform the way your body heals, restores, and protects itself while you sleep, turning those 8 hours into a potent anti-aging therapy session. Here's exactly how this remarkable process works. During sleep, your body naturally shifts into a fasted state. You are not consuming calories, so your blood sugar gradually drops. To maintain essential functions and fuel the critical process of cellular repair, your body begins to break down stored resources, including amino acids from muscle tissue. That is a normal metabolic process. But it is also where older adults can hit a significant and often invisible snag. As we age, our bodies become more prone to a catabolic state at night, meaning the body tends to break down tissue, particularly muscle, faster than it rebuilds it. This nightly process is a major contributor to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and function that is a primary driver of frailty, falls, and the loss of independence. It is one of the key reasons why so many seniors wake up feeling stiff, achy, and drained, even after what they thought was a full night of sleep. Their bodies have spent the night scavenging their own muscle for resources. But there is incredible news. You can effectively and easily intercept this nightly breakdown by feeding your body the right kind of nutrients just before bed. Soaked chia seeds offer a unique and unparalleled advantage in this context. Because of their hydrophilic, gel-like structure and their high soluble fiber content, they slow the release of their nutrients over a period of several hours. This acts like a slow drip intravenous feed of anti-inflammatory omega-3s, muscle-preserving amino acids, and calming minerals like magnesium all night long. Instead of your body being forced to scavenge its own muscles for repair fuel, it can draw from the steady, gentle supply provided by the chia. This simple intervention can dramatically reduce overnight muscle loss, help to stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the entire sleep cycle, and support deeper, more restorative phases of rest. Deeper rest isn't just about feeling refreshed. It's when our brain performs its own housekeeping, clearing out metabolic waste products like beta-amyloid plaques, which are associated with cognitive decline. Scientific studies focusing on older adults have shown that a small dose of slow-digesting protein and healthy fats before bed can significantly lower nighttime levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol at night is disastrous for healthy aging. It disrupts sleep, encourages the storage of dangerous visceral fat around the abdomen, and accelerates muscle breakdown. By providing a steady fuel source, the chia gel tells your body it's safe, secure, and doesn't need to sound the cortisol alarm. This leads to improved overnight metabolic balance and can even enhance next-day physical recovery and cognitive function. And let's be perfectly clear, this is not about eating a full meal or a sugary snack late at night, which would be detrimental. This is about a few strategic spoonfuls of soaked chia gel, taken approximately 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. No sugar, no unnecessary additives, just the pure gel and its powerful nutrients. If you want to elevate this nightly ritual into something truly special, you can take it up a notch. Add a little cinnamon or turmeric to the soaked chia for an added anti-inflammatory punch that works synergistically with the omega-3s. Even better, stir the gel into a splash of warm, unsweetened almond milk. This creates a soothing, comforting, and deeply satisfying bedtime tonic. The warmth is relaxing, and the act of sipping it slowly can become a powerful psychological signal to your body that it is time to wind down and prepare for deep restoration. This one habit, so incredibly simple and so often overlooked, can turn your evenings from a passive waiting period into a built-in recovery window. You're not just putting the brakes on age-related decline. You're actively engaging in the process of preserving your strength, calming systemic inflammation, and fueling your body at the very time it is designed to do its most important repair work. The best part is that this practice is sustainable, incredibly affordable, completely natural, and backed by a solid foundation of real science. So, while everyone else is trying to fight the effects of aging during their busy days, you'll be quietly and effectively reversing it in your sleep. But to make this truly work for the long term, you'll need a few extra tricks up your sleeve, simple adjustments that help seniors stay consistent, avoid common mistakes, and actually enjoy the process. That is exactly what we are diving into next. You've learned the profound science behind this humble seed. You understand the non-negotiable power of soaking them and the strategic advantage of timing them. Now, we arrive at the part that separates fleeting results from lasting, life-altering transformation: consistency. Because eating soaked chia seeds once in a while, when you happen to remember, won't move the needle in a meaningful way. But building them into the very rhythm of your daily life, making the habit as automatic as brewing your morning coffee or brushing your teeth, that is where the genuine magic happens. The good news is that establishing this powerful routine is far easier than you might think, especially when you use a few simple psychological tricks to anchor the new behavior. Let's start with the morning routine, as this is often the easiest place to begin. The most effective way to make chia seeds a daily habit is to anchor them to something you already do without fail. For you, perhaps that's pouring your first glass of water for the day. Or maybe it's the ritual of making your morning tea or coffee. The key is to piggyback the new habit onto an existing one. As soon as you wake up and head to the kitchen, have your soaked chia ready and waiting. The secret to effortless consistency is preparation. Keep a small glass jar in the front of your refrigerator, prepared the night before. All it takes is 60 seconds before you go to bed. Half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, perhaps a dash of cinnamon for flavor and its blood sugar balancing properties. Give it a quick stir, place it in the fridge, and by morning, you have a potent, gut-healing, energy-boosting tonic waiting for you. If you are more of a traditional breakfast person, you can simply stir that same pre-soaked chia gel into your bowl of oatmeal after cooking, mix it into plain Greek yogurt, or blend it into a fruit smoothie. There's no thinking involved, no morning prep required, just a spoon and go. This removes the decision fatigue that can often derail new habits before they've even started. Now, let's implement the nighttime routine, which is equally crucial for amplifying the benefits. Here, the trick is to make it an integral part of your wind-down process. Associate the chia tonic with the other signals you give your body that the day is ending. While you're brushing your teeth or taking your evening supplements or medications, have your chia ready to go. This can be as simple as mixing 1 tablespoon with a bit of warm almond milk, or even just warm water, and letting it sit for the 15 to 30 minutes it takes you to get ready for bed. Sip it slowly, mindfully. Let your body recognize this warm, soothing drink as the final signal to shift from the stress of the day into a state of rest and recovery. For maximum efficiency, some people like to prep 2 servings at once in the evening in 2 separate small jars. One for that night and one for the following morning, both stored in the fridge. The entire process takes less than 2 minutes, and it completely eliminates the need for any decisions or willpower when you might be tired. If the taste or the unique gel-like texture is something that puts you off initially, it's essential to experiment until you find a combination you genuinely enjoy. You will not stick with a habit you dislike. Try adding a few mashed fresh berries. Raspberries are wonderful for their flavor and fiber. A few drops of pure vanilla extract can transform the taste. For a richer, dessert-like flavor, try stirring in a teaspoon of unsweetened cacao powder, which is also rich in antioxidants. Remember, you are not just building a habit. You are building a personal ritual that feels good, something you can look forward to. Now, here's where most people go wrong, even with the best of intentions. They start strong for a few days, then life gets busy and they forget. That's why I strongly recommend stacking the habit with something absolutely non-negotiable. Tie it visually to your weekly pill box. Place the dry chia seeds right next to your favorite morning mug. Set a recurring daily alarm on your phone for the first 21 days, which is the approximate time it takes for a new behavior to start becoming automatic. Create a habit loop. Cue the alarm rings. Routine: you prepare and eat your chia. Reward the satisfaction of knowing you've done something profoundly good for your body. And if you ever miss a day, which will happen, do not quit. Do not fall into the trap of all or nothing thinking. Simply pick it up again the next day. This is not a crash diet or a short-term fix. This is a long game. A spoonful a day is more than enough to create change, as long as you keep showing up for it. You don't need perfection. You need momentum. Because the longer you stick with this simple practice, the more your body adapts, your energy increases, your joints complain less, your digestion runs smoother, your blood pressure levels may begin to stabilize, And then one day, perhaps without even realizing it at first, you'll catch your reflection in the mirror and think, I feel younger. That's not magic. That's the beautiful, predictable result of a micro-habit done right day after day. But let's zoom out for one final, powerful thought. If something this small, this simple, this accessible can restore strength, calm inflammation, and protect your body from the inside out, what else in our approach to health are we overlooking? Let's wrap it all together. There are moments in life that seem impossibly small, yet they quietly, irrevocably change everything. The decision to take a different route home. A chance encounter. A single kind word. One spoonful of soaked chia seeds. That's it. On the surface, it doesn't sound like much. It doesn't require a doctor's prescription.